When we think about building starships in Space Engineers, we don't typically build them inside a mobile shipyard. We're usually building them at our base, or maybe our ground base, or maybe inside another ship, and maybe using a myriad of tools and smaller ships to construct them. So the idea of a mobile shipyard to travel around with your fleet, or other ships, or just construct things at your will is a really cool concept. It's not anything revolutionary, but still, seeing mobile shipyards in Space Engineers is very cool, and that's what we're looking at today. This is the Ironwing class mobile shipyard by Sakharov. I hope I pronounced their name correctly. It's on screen right now. We're continuing that trend of where I butcher people's names accidentally. The Ironwing class is a massive jump-capable frame that comes with production and repair facilities that can even accommodate battleships, which is pretty interesting if you ask me. It's got drones on board, repair arms all work in tandem with massive repair crews, and you can walk around it. Let's take a look in game at how this all works together. Okay, I'm in my spectator control right now. Welcome to the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new here. We're taking a look at a myriad of different Space Engineers ships, and this is obviously the Ironwing class mobile shipyard. Already, I'm loving how much design's gone into it. You can actually see walking around here. We'll jump into character mode a minute and properly walk around, but it's definitely got that sort of industrial style look going for it on the outside here. You've got all these industrial cargo containers. You can see the arms here. I wonder if we can actually move these. I'm going to sort of jump in ahead of time here. I want to see if I can move these around. Oh, is there a sign in the back here? Only Alpha ups higher. Okay. There is external shack, rotate base. Okay. I wonder what the button does. Nothing. Okay, the button does nothing. This little door. I love the panels here. It's really cool design. Okay, that extends the arm. Oh, we've got a camera. Not quite sure how that works. Can we, look at this? Okay. I feel like it's a bit awkward to control. Okay, so we can extend the arm like that. That's pretty cool. Then we can extend it back. That's not bad. And then we can move around like that. Q and E rotates it. And then we can extend out. That's still pretty cool. You can control these arms. That is really cool though. So we just left it extended there. If you actually had a battleship docking into this, you could efficiently repair that. I like that. That's really cool. All right, what else we got going on in there? Another use of sort of decoration blocks, or have this sort of pipe work going along here. Cameras mounted around here as well, so we can take a look at what's going on. I think the control station's up in the main section there. Got drones all parked along here. These are the ones you can dock to, and sort of remote control drones. So you're going to dock a big battleship here. Obviously your crew can help in repairs as well, or if you're constructing something. But also you can launch those drones, sort of speed up the process. In terms of defenses, the ship is lightly armed in the mobile shipyard. We've got some Gatling turrets on the sort of wings or tips here, I guess. Got 2 or 3 down here on the bottom side. But it's not heavily armed. You wouldn't want to take this into battle. It's a mobile shipyard. You're not really going to want to engage with this. We do have a couple of ships around here, like this one, which, is armed. This is more like a crew support one, I think. It's got a lauder cannon here, and then the cockpit's on the side. So not a clue what that would do. We do have assault turrets up here as well. So there is some armaments which, can defend the mobile shipyard, but it would rely on a fleet or maybe its own sort of complement. In terms of the back here, we have a couple of engines. Now the engine base on this is designed so it can maneuver quite well. Still, we've got ion engines and hydrogen thrusters. This is going to allow the ship to fly anywhere. No, I don't think it can go in atmosphere. I wouldn't even want to test that. Probably a terrible idea. It will die. It's a mobile space shipyard. Obviously, the ship is designed a way to operate from the battle lines, hence what I just mentioned about the low defenses there. We do have a missile turret here, but I was about to say a lot of connectors running across the sort of underside section here. Work lights. We'd also have the mag plates here. If I turn my torch on, there you go, we actually see a bit more now. These giant sort of magnetic lock plates here. Again, if you're docking a ship in here, you're going to want to connect it so it doesn't fly away. And it means the shipyard can sort of come along, place itself on a ship, and dock there to make life easier, which I think makes a ton of sense, really. We've got another small little support ship docked over here. This almost looks like a little shuttle in a way. Yeah, not exactly sure what's going on here, but it's still kind of cool to jump into. So you've got a few support ships that can run around. I guess it basically means the shipyard can be supported by a myriad of support ships. So we've got another shuttle over here as well, and that obviously one there. So it's got a small crew complement of things. It's not just for drones. So if you are playing this with friends, you can sort of take the ship out and do your own mobile shipyard things on the roll, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Now there's crew sections in here. We'll check those out in just a second. We've got maintenance catwalks running along here as well. Scaffolding blocks going along. Again, as I was saying a minute ago, you've got lock stations in here to lock ships to it. And that's kind of it for the exterior. Cargo contains link down here as well. Oh, and there's more arms. So I think we've got 4 arms in total. Yeah, so 4 mechanical arms that allow us to link things together and connect and do operations here. Let's jump in and take a look at the command center in a minute. Okay, so I've just came in by the airlock over here as well. These sort of exit into that catwalk section I was showing you a minute ago. Unfortunately, there's no signposting in here, so we're just going to explore ourselves. Still, I'm loving the use of sort of like the conveyor blocks, the armored ones, and also these passageway blocks that sort of like lay things out and how they go down. Crew areas all down here. The color like coordination is really interesting. Like green, mix all this, really cool. Medical bay here, obviously in crew sort of quarters, pretty standard. The ship, like while it is sort of made for creative gameplay, I'd say, it does still have like an amount of playability to it. I would like to if we added stairs here. I feel like we would have brought it out a bit more. More crew quarters up here as well. I've yet to find a bridge on this ship. I was looking around before we started. Haven't found a bridge yet, which is a little bit annoying. It's around here somewhere, so we'll find it in a minute. We've got plenty of crew areas to like explore and work with. I do love when these big like behemoth ships actually have crew areas to play with and explore. It sort of like makes playing of them a lot more easier. Oh, we just came down that way. Okay. These are just crew quarters, aren't we? Yeah, aren't they? We're just finding more and more crew areas, which is cool. Like, it's good to have a layer of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on in this ship. This looks like the lighting here just changed. Like, what was like a CIC area going on? More crew areas. We've got a jukebox. We can't play anything. Oh well. Jump drive section, gravity. See, this feels like it could be a CIC or command area. This might be it, and like there just is no like front pilot situation. But I was all expecting a cockpit to like face it forward. Like I feel like that's how we'd pilot the ship, but I'm guessing we just don't have it, which is a bit of a shame. Not quite sure. I mean, we can go further back, I think. I came up one of these ways, didn't I? And we can sort of check out where it leads us. We can go further back this way. I don't think there's anything leading around here, unless this is... Oh, here we go. Found it. I knew this room was around here somewhere. But here we go. So this is going to be the main CIC. So we've got consoles here, and I presume this is going to be a pilot one. Yep, we can now move the armored ship, or the... Not the mining carriage, but we can move the shipyard. I mean, why is it armored ship? This thing, like, reaches, like, speed quickly. Again, this isn't going to be the fastest moving ship in the world in Space Engineers. It literally is a mobile shipyard. You are going to want to keep this at the back lines. You don't want to like charge in straight ahead. That would be rather weird, wouldn't it? Okay, I thought I'd find a ship and sort of like show you how it docks into the shipyard. So once again, I've got one of Venom ships. They look beautiful. Let us see how it goes. I'm trying not to like smash into the side of me. I think damage is turned off. I can't remember. No, it isn't. We tested the weapon recently. It is not turned off. If I hit this, it'll damage it. I think... If we just move it here, we should be able to dock to it. Maybe. Let's see if it auto-locks. I don't think it does. That's a bit annoying. It might be because it's like on an angle. Yeah, okay. They may not hit to it because it's on an angle. That's a bit annoying, but oh well. That's just like an SE sort of limitation. Still, we can dock here, and you can sort of get the general idea of how it works. So I pull a bit further forward. We can go there. And if I jump to spectator, you can sort of see how the ship sort of sits in there. So again, like this thing can take on dreadnoughts and battleships apparently inside it. But here we go. It fits one of the sort of Venom's corvettes in it. Looks very nicely. And yeah, it suits it. Like you could probably repair one of my defenders in here, or my phoenixes, like the Halo frigates. This shipyard has got a lot of room for what you can do. Now, it does feature a defense grid, as I mentioned. You don't really want to take it into battle. It will operate near sort of jump gates, what the author is saying. It does have a large refueling station, so if you've got ships like this one, but powered on hydrogen, for example, or just reactors, you can pull up and refuel. If you're doing big fleet operations, say away from a starbase or out in the field, I'd say a grid like this would be really helpful. As you can see, it's got a lot of features. Oh, I know what we forgot to check out. If I hop out my seat a second. We forgot to check out the catwalks on the side here, didn't we? I missed them completely. Let's run along here. I want to see where these go. We've got ladders and things running around here. Going this way. I think... Okay, it goes up to here. I'm just going to jetpack around because ladders take ages in the game. It basically means we can sort of run around the whole section, which is pretty cool. I wonder how far we can go around here. Airlock sides going out. Okay, so we can run like through the whole grid in a way. There's more ladders all the way down. Oh, we've even got drone access here as well. What I think is pretty cool here is you can get a view of the ship you're working on, which I personally like, because like it just adds more to that playability. Like I play Space Engineers as a player to have sort of more of an RP factor and do things. Here we've got that chance. We can play with a ship like this and have a bit of fun. And also, like if you've got friends working on it, you can have fun with them via doing things like this, which is really cool. Okay, everybody, that is the Ironwing class mobile shipyard. I know it's a bit of a scuffed review today, but I was sort of taken back by certain features of the ship. It's still really cool. I really want to build my own version of a mobile shipyard, or at least like a fleet support vessel like this. I think it could be really, really cool, and it's definitely something I think big fleets should have like in their array, or in their fleets, shall we say. I know Halo has one, which is like this giant flatbed, sort of like mobile shipyard. It got sacrificed in the Covenant War, which is really, really cool, but I think more navies have these. And I think, does the Imperials and Star Wars have a mobile shipyard? I think they did in Legends, but it's not in canon anymore, which is a bit of a shame. I know they have that giant fighter thing, but I'm not sure. Either way, it's a really cool build. The author's done a fantastic job. Check it out on the Steam Workshop via the link below in the video description, and I will see you very soon.